Science behind asthma. Asthma is a chronic lung disease that can cause breathing problems throughout someone's lifetime. When you have asthma, there is always a little swelling or inflammation inside the airways with or without symptoms. Your lungs react to things that may not bother other people. These are known as triggers. Asthma can cause changes within the airway, all of which narrow the opening, making it difficult to breathe. A healthy airway is clear with no interior swelling, and the muscle bands around the airway are not tight. There is no extra mucus, and air moves freely through the open airway. When you have asthma, three main changes can happen in your lungs. If your asthma is left untreated or poorly controlled, changes to the structure of the airway may be permanent. One is swelling or inflammation. This is when the airway becomes small and irritated. When the airway becomes inflamed, it narrows, and it is hard for air to flow through. Another change that can occur with asthma is extra mucus production, which clogs the airway, making the opening even smaller. Third change that can happen with asthma is the tightening of the muscles that surround your airways, called bronchoconstriction. This reduces the opening even more. When someone with asthma comes in contact with an asthma trigger such as dust, tobacco smoke, or even when laughing, any one or all three of the airway changes can happen. This is known as an asthma attack or episode. All of these changes contribute to the narrowing of the airways, making it hard to breathe. If you're finding this information useful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn all notifications on to stay updated for my latest health and nutrition tips. Now, let's discuss about some root causes and triggers of asthma. Number 1. Antibiotics and steroids. One of the main causes is exposure to a lot of antibiotic drugs or corticosteroids, especially when you were a child. This causes structural changes in the lungs, which are often irreversible. Number 2 is low antibodies. Another early trigger is when children grow up in an overly sterile environment and they do not get exposed to enough pathogens and bacteria. This stops them from building the necessary antibodies, making them more likely to have allergies to particles in the air as they get older. The third one is inflammatory foods. Eating too many inflammatory foods like gluten, sugar, refined flour, and vegetable oils can all lower antioxidants in the body and trigger inflammation in the lungs. Number 4. Mold and pollutants. Other triggers that may be causing your asthma to flare up would be mold toxins that are living in your home, particularly on damp walls. Or your immune system may be reacting to other pollutants in the air like dust, mites, smoke, or aerosols. Number 5 is poor posture. If your head shifts out in front of your body, this is called forward head posture. This can result in pressure on the nerves in the lower part of your back, which can cause problems with your lungs. The next is cortisol. High levels of a hormone called cortisol that's triggered by prolonged mental stress can weaken your immune system and trigger inflammation in the lungs. Just a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only, so do speak to your doctor if you have any medical concerns. So it was all about my today's video. Thank you so much for watching. A like is always appreciated, and remember to subscribe and tap the bell for more healthy videos, and as always, I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness. I'll be back with the great video next time. Until that, take care of yourself.